Hey fam, welcome back to another episode of New Earth Rhythm Podcast. It's a Cancer New Moon today. I just had an amazing call with one of my clients slash co-collaborator, soul sister. Okay, we really landed the truth, like the crystal clarity of what this exact moment in time is all about on this Cancer New Moon. Okay, and it's this. It's all about you becoming the mother who can birth your creations onto the world now completely free of old paradigm distortion. Okay, Cancer is the mother. Okay, we've got a Cancer new moon today, and then the end of the week, we're moving into what's known as Barbo's basket. It's like this really wild, unique, rare astrological transit signaling a complete shift, like an upgrade to civilizational blueprint. Like our society is moving in a completely new direction. Like, duh, we already knew that. But this transit was really signaling that. And what's felt really uncomfortable the last few days are old patterns coming up again, but this time with such crazy awareness. Like we said on our call this morning, it feels almost like when an old pattern comes up this time, it feels like bone breaking. And I had the image, I'm like, that's what it feels like when I gave birth to my daughter. Like in that moment, it feels like all of my bones were shattering because the old me had to die as I gave birth and became mother. And my child was born. It was this shattering to release the old and step into the new. So if the last few days, like an old pattern has come up for you, like I had this one pattern of avoidance come back, and I was like, everything is a spiral. I've had avoidance come up, probably once a year. The last couple of years, I've had a really big moment where I've had to come face to face with all the ways that I avoid things. And I've worked through them and I've tried to release them so that I can be the woman that I was born to be, the founder, the mother, the leader that I was born to be. I can't have patterns of avoidance if I am to be the woman that I was born to be, which it's here now, it's arriving now. The Cancer new moon is you becoming the mother of your life. My dog making noises in the background, if you can hear that. It's becoming the mother of your life, the leader of your life, the leader that you were born to be. And everything that it took to get here, go on, Lou. Everything that it took to get here, the past few years, especially like initiation after initiation, it's felt like army crawling in the mud to carve out a life that matches the truth of your soul. Okay, to kill the ego, shed the ego, karmic clearing, releasing the old loops, noticing the patterns and consciously releasing them, and then consciously making new choices that support the betterment of where you're headed and support the proper nurturing of your mind, body, and soul. Making choices to step outside your pseudo comfort zone and keep pushing the bar higher and higher for yourself, right? All of the ways that you have been consciously letting and the old go, releasing the old while building new structures, literally building the new vessel to hold the new you in the new earth, in the new paradigm, and where you're going. All of that was to clear your vessel of interference patterns. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying like old paradigm distortion, conditioning, programming, patriarchy. You've been removing that from your body. You've been removing, that's interference. That's interference between you and your true signal, you and your original signal. Everything that was placed upon you and inherited through you, literally in your cells, in your bones, in your DNA, like generation after generation, and then further imprinted upon you by society, by community, by the family that you were born into, by the media machine. All of that has been being expelled from your body these last few years. Every time you've gone through an initiation after initiation, it was to clear your vessel of interference patterns so that you could return to your original state and your true signal. If you want to call it authenticity, go ahead and call it that, but it feels way bigger than that to me. It's literally clearing your vessel so that you receive these downloads, like infinite intelligence is constantly being beamed at you. Now you're a free instrument, you're a clear instrument, you're a radio antenna picking up on the ideas that are meant for you. And because there's no more interference within your body, you move it into the world of form, you create it, you birth it onto the world. But now it is completely free of old paradigm distortion. So the old values, the old beliefs, the old standards, the old operating systems, the old way of doing things, all of that has been completely expelled from your body so that whatever it is that you create from this day and each day that comes from after this, okay, everything you do and create is completely free of old paradigm distortion. It's completely original. It's encoded with your soul's essence because you are birthing it onto the world like you would birth a child, and it is completely free of the old. This is the new has landed. This is what we said in our call this morning, where she was like, the floor is here. The new floor is locked in. All of the old patterns, like the last final old paradigm patterns coming up these last few days, to see it, name it so clearly, recognize it, and then every conscious and deliberate choice made in these next few days are completely shaping your reality now in the new paradigm. So when I had that pattern of avoidance come up and I'm consciously aware of it and I'm making an action and a decision now to face it head on and be a leader, be a real founder and move as a founder moves, no more immaturity, but mature, capable, more capacity, owning my authority, owning my leadership, making decisions consciously from this place, not avoiding it, having the hard conversations, saying the hard thing, but the right thing, doing it the right way. This is locking in the floor, the path now for the new. And then this is what gets amplified by Barbo's basket. This is the abundance and the expansion and the grace that is coming in. The great mother is bestowing gifts upon you now on this Cancer new moon, tropical, right? This is how you're showing up in society and in the world. You're building a world, and you are now the mother that you were born to be of your life. I'm not talking about if you have actual kids or not, right? I'm talking about every project that you create birthed from soul, every every creation, any piece of art, anything that you say, anything that you write, anything that you transmit, literally anything that comes from you, you are the mother of birthing it onto the world. Okay. And you're at the point now where you can trust. If you've been riding this wave, I know you have been, if you tune into a freaking podcast called New Earth Rhythm, okay, I'm telling you now that the mother is here. You are the mother that you were born to be, the mother of your life. And everything you create now, whatever it is, in whatever industry, in whatever shape it takes, whatever form it takes, you can trust that it is for the betterment of humanity and Earth herself, because that's how we're divinely designed when we're in coherence. And everything, all the shedding, all the ego deaths, all the initiations, it was for you to come into coherence where you're a clear vessel, where there is no separation or contradiction between your true identity, beliefs, nervous system, choices, actions, habits, and environment. Everything has been getting you into alignment, into coherence, becoming a clear instrument, becoming a clear vessel, knowing that whatever you create, it's encoded with your true soul's essence, free of interference, your true soul's essence being birthed onto the world, and whatever form it takes, in whatever creation, whatever project, whatever piece of art, whatever form it takes, it is for the betterment of humanity and Earth herself, because that's how we're divinely designed. Okay. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. I just like have these points that I just want to lock in, not only for myself, but for you who's tuning into this. Trust that all of this is landing and arriving now, and lock in your true identity. You are the mother of your life. You are here to birth original creations onto the world, because that's how you are helping humanity, just by following whatever creative urges you have. Okay. And all of this leading to Barbo's basket, like trust that the great mother is bestowing gifts on gifts upon you. Not only motherly gifts, like for you to know how to be the mother of your life, you already know. And what came up on my call this morning that might be helpful for you is she has to face her definition of mother, right? We all have our definition of what we think a mother should be, how we think a mother should act. Throw that out the window. You get to decide what a mother is, what a mother looks like, how you mother your life. That's the gift right now for you to really lock in. And then the great mother, she's bestowing hella gifts on you now. Literally lock it in today in the next few days. Watch reality reorganize around you and then expect miracles, expect beautiful things to unfold around the weekend. Barbo's basket. I'm expecting nothing but amazing things to happen. Expect great things to come and be able to receive it. Okay, be able to receive from the great mother things beyond your wildest dreams. All right, so this is a short episode. I got so many things to do. I just wanted to pop on here and like create a bit of a longer form than I do on my typical 3-minute reels. Okay, so I'd love to hear in the comments, how is this landing? I feel like millions of us are arriving here now. This feels like a major, like the divine feminine restoration coming to a head right now at this Cancer new moon. All of us who have been the maidens and like all of us who have just gone through initiation after initiation that have really brought us into our leadership, into our authority, knowing that we are that bitch. Like, you are the one. You are her, and you're her now. Look around. Time for you to birth your creations onto the world and make them bigger, have a bigger impact, go global. You have the capacity for it now. That's what all those initiations were for. Everything that it took to get here was rewiring your nervous system into capacity and capability to even handle it when your life takes off, when your projects take off, when your creations take off, when you hit global impact, when you hit global visibility. Everything that had to happen was building capacity within your body, within your nervous system to be seen, to hold more money, to hold more responsibility, to hold higher stakes. Trust that it all arrives now. Capacity and coherent expansion comes to a head in this beautiful moment of you understanding that you are the mother of your life, here to birth your creations onto the world, creating the new earth, creating the new world. That's it. Okay, would love to hear how this is landing for you. Okay, I just created a guidebook called Coherent Creation. All of this is in there. It's in my top link on Linktree. Go check it out. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. How is it showing up in your life? Okay, this is such a beautiful moment in time. I will update. Sending you guys so much love. That's all. Peace out.